Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Viddal Riley becomes the new British cruiserweight champion. The man from Tottenham who grew up just down the road from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium won the title at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. He defeated on a unanimous decision the former champ Cheavon Clarke, who was coming off his only previous defeat, which was to Moscaya for the EBU title. That was a split decision defeat. Yeah, I had this one 17-1-11, to be honest with you. I thought it was one of those sort of coming out performances, like that, where you saw a guy really showing skills that he hasn't had to use before, hasn't shown before. In the case of Riley, he was tactically really good. His footwork was good. He moved a lot, boxed aggressively on the back foot, lots of punches thrown, a lot landed. And to be honest with you, Chev Clarke, the rounds were kind of repetitive because Chev was just walking after him, wasn't really getting anywhere. I think did I give Riley the first 4 rounds? And I thought he's running away with this because I thought Riley might edge it on points just based on movement, skill, maybe output. But I didn't think it would be this wide. No way. But whichever way you look at it, you deconstruct it and reconstruct it. I just think the rounds were repetitive. Riley did more. To be honest with you, Riley just outboxed Chev Clarke. He just outboxed him. It was slicker skills, had the final word, moved an awful lot. His footwork was very, very good. There's an issue. There's going to be an issue, actually, for the rest of the night regarding the print Fatal Fury, it says, the advertising of the card. He's on the middle of the ring, a very, very big logo. And clearly it's causing the fighters issues with getting a grip of the canvas because Brandon Glanton against Chris Billum-Smith took a tumble a couple of times. And both these fighters will find it difficult, especially Chev Clarke. I don't know, maybe it depends on what type of boots you're wearing, but it did. The referee at one point had to mop the logo, but it didn't do a lot of good. Neither man in this fight was hurt badly. You see, at the end of the 11th, I thought Chev Clarke slipped into a punch that was oncoming right at the end of the 11th round, and that shook him. But it was slipping on that damn logo that increased his momentum, and he got hit harder than he would have done had he just been holding his shape. Nevertheless, it was the same for both of them, and Chev moved around the ring very, very well. He was not only did he have slicker, quicker skills, he seemed to he just seemed to have a little bit more zest, a little bit more determination, maybe even a bit more motivation. I mean, Adam Smith, who was commentating, said, "I wonder if Chev Clarke's overtrained." And Chev did have that look about him, like he was just a little bit lethargic. He couldn't quite get his engine running fully. He's a tough guy. He was certainly landing some very good body punches. I mean, in the 5th round, he landed a double left hook to the body, and you could see it had an effect on Riley. And he thought, okay, now maybe he's getting his groove on. But I don't know whether he couldn't get close enough to Riley to repeat that sort of work. Right at the end, in the last round, I thought maybe Riley got clipped a little bit, but he wasn't really hurt. But I think the bodywork had to be something that Clarke should have concentrated on. And it was very, very noticeable that from the opening bell, Riley, it's almost like he knew what he was going to. He set his stall out. I'm going to box, move my feet a lot, side to side. Don't let the guy set. If he comes inside, I'm still going to out-punch him. Even if not everything's landing, I'm still going to let my hands go. I'm going to really make him think about everything that's coming at him rather than what he's going to do to me. And to be honest, that's the way the fight folded out. It came out. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a particularly thrilling fight. It was kind of like the Glanton versus CBS fight previously, in that it was quite absorbing. I mean, I would say this was a little bit less grueling because there was more distance work from Riley. He was able to to keep it at more of a distance, whereas Chris Billam-Smith was getting stuck in with Glanton, and they were just, not mauling. I mean, there was a lot of holding, physicality, but there were punches being landed. It wasn't a maul fest. But this had a similar sort of vibe to it. Not a massively entertaining fight, but at the same time, it kept you wondering what was going to happen. And the right man won. You can't say fairer than that. So yeah, I mean, all credit to Riley. He's a younger man. He's only 27. He'll probably, if he's not going to defend his British title, and I'd like to see him do that, then he'll probably go for Mosquea, who beat Cheavon Clarke previously and has the European title. I think that would be a good option. Or try and win the Lonsdale belt outright. At 27, you've got all the time in the world. Not so much for, back-to-back defeats for Cheavon Clarke. 34 years of age. Might be a bit difficult for him to come again, but he is a very tough guy. We'll see what he does next. But anyway, what did you think? Comments below. Give me your opinions on the fight. Did you like it? I assume you thought the right man won. And yeah, just leave your comments below. Thank you very much, as always, for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll get you later. Bye for now.